Y'all, hey, welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for stopping by, y'all. It is Friday. We are headed oot and about. We got things to do, we got people to see, and it has been one heck of a week. I will tell you all about it as soon as you like this video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you can keep up with the shenanigans. Yeah, y'all, so somehow in spite of all of our talking about how it's fall and the leaves are changing and it's getting cool and it's time to read some fall books and all the things, fall snuck up on me. So, you know, I'm a teacher, and fall time is like new classes time. So it's like new schedules and new students and new all the things completely snuck up on me. Well, normally I took my birthday week off, and usually the week before that I start like planning my new classes and writing lesson plans and doing all the things. Well, you may recall I had COVID that week, so I was completely outside my mind. Really, like, all I could manage to do was be alive, like eat food and just do like the minimum necessary to actually be a human being that week. So I got no work done that week. Well, then my birthday week, my mom was here, so I'm gonna blame it all on her. I'm kidding. But mom was here, so like I did some stuff, but I didn't do as much as I needed to do. So this week I had classes starting and I was completely ill prepared. So of course, like, you know, I got my lessons together and I did my classes and those went well, but nothing else got done. So like for dinners, the intern would come home and I'd be like, babe, I got nothing planned for dinner and I still got to do this and that, and like my hair is standing on end. And he'd be like, oh, I can just run out and get something, which to him means that he can eat something unhealthy. So I say all of that to say that now I have a minute to catch my breath because it's Friday. We are headed to PT, by the way, in case you're wondering, like, what is she doing oot and a boot? She's never oot and a boot. I know. We're headed to PT. So it's Friday. I can catch my breath, actually get some things planned. So that's what I'm going to do. Going to PT, and then I'm going to go pick up some groceries, and we're going to make some stuff or something anyway that I can y'all know my whole like having something in the fridge that we can eat on when I don't want to actually like make something. That's what we're going to do. So first though, we have to / get to go see Katie. Let me give you a little update on that. So it's been 1 week since 1 week since you looked at me. Anyway, I know that was lame. It's been a week since my first PT, and remember she taped me up, and so I've been doing my exercises religiously, and she said I could still ride the bike, but I had to ride like a human, which I think I've been doing. Like, I haven't been in increased pain from riding, and really, like, it's actually kind of made me feel better, like the moving about and stuff. So that's good. So I've ridden every day. That's gone well. I've done my stretches, my all the things. That's been good. Well, I think I did say I was feeling better, and I showed you guys. Did I show y'all? She had me all taped up. She taped my back, taped my knee. Well, I didn't know the etiquette of tape, like kinesiology tape. Like, you know, are you supposed to go back with the tape still on? Are you supposed to take the tape off? Like, y'all, I've showered with the tape. I've done all the things with the tape, like on my body. So I was like, let me take this tape off. Well, I felt instantly better. I feel like when she put the tape on me, I felt instantly better. So I've been a little sketch about taking the tape off, because then I was like, well, it's going to start hurting again. So I was like, okay. This morning I got up, taught classes, took a shower, taught another class, and then now we're going. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna take a shower and then I'll take the tape off, and then I have to teach another class, and then I'll go. So there won't be much time that I'm gonna be like untaped. I know, y'all, I know, but I don't want it to hurt, because y'all remember back when it was really hurting, like it was really hurting. So took my shower, did my hair, did all the things, because of course I stand up for all of that, and standing is uncomfortable on this leg thing I have going on. So did all the things, and my plan was to take the tape off then. So And the intern was like sort of getting up and about, like I jumped his turn in the shower. So I showered and the intern was waking up, so I got him to untape my back. And again, I wanted to do it right after my shower because y'all, it's tape, so it was still like kind of wet, I thought. So he ripped my Lord, I need to slow my roll and actually make sentences. So I got him to take the tape off my back, which I thought would still be wet from my shower. Apparently it was not, because that was uncomfortable. And y'all, like the instant he took it off and I stood up, I could feel the difference between like whatever I've done to my hips being supported by tape and being not supported by tape. Like it instantly, like it was almost like I could feel a weight like pressing down on my hips again. So that was nice. And then I still had to go upstairs and sit and teach a class. So that was really pleasant. And I had already pulled the tape off my knee, which the tendon, like that, whatever I have inflamed in there, the tendonitis started burning almost immediately. So apparently tape does do something. I mean, when you like have somebody that actually knows what they're doing tape you up, it's super helpful. So going back to Katie right now, I think I have an hour appointment, so she's gonna like shock me and zap me and pull on things and twist things and turn things and make it all feel better. And then I'm absolutely certain she will tape me back up. And then we got to go pick up groceries, and I have groceries coming. And you know what? I tell you what, let me go. I'm like getting way ahead of myself. Let me go see Katie. I will check back in and let y'all know what she says and let you know where we're going and what we're doing from there. All right. So let me go do this and then I'll be back. Well, that's done. So let me tell you two things that you do not want to hear from your physical therapist. One is, all right, you need to stop working out until we get this under control. That I did not hear. I've heard that from her before. I did not hear that from her today. The other thing is, so it hurts there when I push here? That's unexpected. What does that even mean? So she was checking my hips, because remember, the diagnosis is my SI joint is all jacked up. And I don't know if I told y'all this last week, but like my left hip is like turned and twisted, or like turned and twisted or something. I don't know, it's something. But so we thought there was ITB involvement, but I don't think Katie thought there was much ITB involvement. Like she didn't necessarily think that's what was causing my knee pain. We thought it was tendonitis in my knee, which was feeling better. She was like poking my knee and it wasn't as sort of reactive as it was last week. Well, she went to poking like the back of my hips, like my pelvis. And I mean, it wasn't like don't do that kind of pain, but like it felt like somebody was poking me in the front of my knee with a needle. And she's like, are you sure? Like, are you pushing against me and that's what you're feeling? So I lifted my feet off the floor and she kept pushing, and I kept feeling like somebody was poking me in the front of my knee with a needle. I was like, no, dude, I definitely feel that in my knee. I was like, is that not a thing? And she's like, no, I mean, it's a thing. Like I felt like I was getting a test question wrong or something. Like I needed to study harder. And she's like, no, it's a thing. It's just, I just didn't expect it. Like, that's not what I thought was going on. So she's like, maybe there's more nerve involvement with that knee than we thought. So anyway, now we think that my knee pain is more nerve from the SI joint than tendonitis. And I think maybe, and we talked about this, I'm not like re-diagnosing myself after seeing a professional, but that there maybe was some tendonitis, but that it's calmed down and that now it's really the nerve pain. Anyway, I know, who cares? Who seriously cares? I feel better, taped up again, so that's all good. I feel like I can actually like move around in the world again. So I need to run and pick up some groceries. I have some groceries coming to the house because y'all, things are just all kittywampus. I told y'all that. So I need to get some things in the house that I can put together. That's my focus right now, is just like getting things settled down so that we can function. And I know I'm being dramatic, but this week, honest to goodness, there were a couple of times that I was like, just order a pizza. Let's just order a pizza, which we didn't do, but it was touch and go for a minute there. So I'm going to pick up some groceries. I have some groceries coming, and I'm going to make at least one thing. I don't know what it's going to be yet, y'all. I'm not like trying to play hide the ball. I just don't know what the ball looks like right now. So I'm going to get home. I'm going to get groceries, go to the house. I need to do a ride, and then okay, let me calm down. Let's do this. Let me go ride the bike, because that will calm me down. That'll get my brain normaled. I'm going to pick up groceries, go ride the bike. Then I will meet y'all in the kitchen, because I have groceries coming as well. Because I cannot go to all the places, because then I'll end up like buying a unicorn outfit or something, or, you know, a shark blanket. If you know, you know. So I'm going to pick up groceries. I'm going to go to the house. I'm going to ride the bike. While I'm riding the bike, the rest of the groceries are going to come to the house. So then when I get done with that, we will haul the groceries, which isn't going to be much, just a few things, so don't get all excited. I will show you the few things that I got, and then depending on how I feel, I might do some stretchy yoga. I got to do my PT stretches for sure today. So do some stretching, and then we'll go from there. All right, so let me get to the house, let me ride my bike, and I'll be back. All right, so I'll see y'all. I'll get groceries, I'll ride the bike, and I'll see y'all at the house. All right, y'all, I picked up the groceries, made it home, did a quick ride. I think the rest of the groceries have arrived. So let's just sort of chat our way through this haul. Now, this isn't a big like everything and the kitchen sink haul. This is really just a getting my life together haul. I got things that I felt like I had either forgotten to get before or just didn't have on hand and needed on hand to make like good quick choices when I'm hungry and tired, which I feel like I've been all week. So let's just sort of go through this haul and then we'll talk from there. All right, so let's see what we got. I got eggs, because eggs, I always get eggs. Got bread. Y'all know we get the Sara Lee Delightful bread. It's the 45 calorie a slice bread, so that's 2 points per slice. And y'all, I eat this bread all the time. Obviously, I eat it with my lunch sandwiches, which, whilst we're talking about lunch, I also got sliced turkey and ham, because I always do. But so I'll eat my bread with those, obviously, for lunch, with maybe some lettuce and tomato on the sandwich. I have those in here too. I have I got cucumbers and those little tomatoes. I don't think I got lettuce today, because I got lettuce the other day. But I also, because these I almost said these breads. No, because this bread is 1 calorie per slice, I will add either bread or toast as sort of a, like to bulk up meals. Like I often eat eggs, grits and eggs I had grits and eggs for dinner last night, but I didn't want a whole lot, so I just had my grits and like a package of grits and 3 eggs. That was dinner. But if I'm like hungry, I'll add maybe like some ground turkey and a couple of slices of Delightful bread toasted to that. So grits and eggs with some turkey in it and a couple pieces of toast. Y'all, I am done eating for the whole rest of the night. So I'll eat this with my grits and eggs, or like soup. If I make soup, I'll make a couple slices of toast, especially because a lot of the soups that we make are 0 points. So even if you throw 2 pieces of toast on that, that's only, I said on that. I don't know why I keep... Y'all, I teach English to non-English speakers, and I'm better with their S's than I am with my own, apparently. I'm having S issues this afternoon. Anyway, what just happened there? I will throw toast on like a 0 point bowl of soup, and that's a huge meal. It's a big old bowl of soup and 2 slices of bread for 2 points. So Sara Lee Delightful bread, I feel like I'm always like half out of, so I buy that one all the time. I got the big old cans of chicken in a can. This is the chicken breast, so it's 0 points. And y'all, I try to pretend like when I open, these are the big cans, and I try to pretend like when I open a can, I'm gonna like eat some and save some. I never save none of it. I eat the whole thing. And again, the whole can is 0 points. So chicken in a can, I eat all the time, and that's so good and so easy for me. I'll do some chicken in a can and an avocado, and of course avocados have points, but chicken in a can, avocado, just that alone for a meal, or chicken in a can, avocado, and I got the goods. I don't know why I even bothered with the camera. I could just pick up the food for how I'm doing this, but I got the good spring mix. So some chicken in a can for the protein in my salad, avocado, throw in some lettuce. No, that is the lettuce. Throw in some tomato and cucumber. That is a fabulous meal. And we made low-fat buttermilk dressing last week. So 1 point for 1 tablespoon of low-fat buttermilk dressing and 1 tablespoon of Hidden Valley Ranch light ranch dressing. So good, so filling, big old meal. So I got the big cans of chicken. These are from Sam's Club. I put most of these out in the garage already. I just brought in some representatives. I got 0 sugar added pears and 0 sugar added peaches. Now the peaches, I got the like real brand. I was fancy only because they didn't have the I don't know if they ever have the store brand in the 0 sugar added peaches. But anyway, so I got peaches and pears, and y'all know how I love me a big old bucket of cottage cheese. This is from Sam's, and they never have anything lower than 2% fat. Like 2% low fat, whatever. So I get that because I'll eat it with like a whole can of the fruit, and the fruit's 0 points. So whatever to your points. I got some corn. Y'all already saw my spring mix. Of course, I got Greek yogurt. And I got the fancy Oikos 000s because I love it and it's easy. So I got those. I got canned green beans. Now, we buy fresh green beans, but those are for the furry felons. Humans aren't allowed to eat those in my house, so we eat canned green beans. And I got, again, these are representative of what I bought. Like all the sort of back stock is out in the garage. I got chickpeas because y'all, you know I have to have hummus in the house for my life to go right. So I got chickpeas. I got sun-dried tomatoes. And I went ahead and got some more monk fruit. I've got the chocolate and the milk and all the other stuff for my chocolate hummus, but I got some more monk fruit just because I get nervous that I might run out. So I got those. I got some more low-fat buttermilk because the buttermilk I used in that dressing, it was fine, but it was getting a little long in the tooth. So I got buttermilk. I got black beans, of course, because y'all, I will throw black beans and rice on anything. So black beans, 0 points. I got some ground turkey. And y'all, okay, before I show y'all this, I'm gonna tell you, I got a rotisserie chicken, but I got the cold one because I'm gonna cut it up and I'm gonna make something out of it. And the cold ones are like $2 cheaper than the hot ones. And I'm gonna cut it up and make something out of it. So I didn't need it hot. Cold was fine. So it's not as cute as they are when they're hot. So y'all be prepared. I got me a cold rotisserie chicken. I know it's not cute. It's all right. I got, oh, and I got a bunch of fruit. I got oranges, bananas. Look at these big old peaches. These are the ones I bought when oh my Lord, what are y'all looking at? I have the worst time trying to manage 2 cameras at one time. Imagine if I tried to put a 3rd camera in the mix, forget about it. So these are the peaches. I started buying these a few weeks ago when my mom was here, and look how beautiful they are. So I just keep buying them and eating them. Bananas, we always have bananas. Honeycrisp apples, y'all, I know. We did the whole, what other kind of apples can we eat other than Honeycrisp experiment? I know. I had some Cosmic Crisps the other day, so y'all get off me. Honeycrisps, I'm an apple snob. I got, oh y'all, no I did not. I meant to grab the regular like cabbage coleslaw because that's what coleslaw is. Look what I got. I know. And I'm sure, you know what? I'd picked up groceries at the Walmart, but so like somebody pulled this, but I'm sure I just clicked the wrong thing, but whatever. So we're gonna try some broccoli slaw. And I know y'all are looking at that like, that's the healthy one, you dillweed. What are you even talking about? That's what you should be eating. Probably. So anyway, we got broccoli slaw instead of coleslaw. Now I'm just all fed up. I don't even wanna talk about food anymore. I got an onion, I got cucumbers, and y'all know, let me put y'all back over there on the food instead of over here in my cluttered up mess. Y'all know we get the little Roma tomatoes because you know I can't keep a big tomato. So the little tomatoes, you cut it up, it's one sandwich, one bite for you, one bite for each furry fella, and the rest goes on your sandwich. No leftovers to worry about. So I got tomatoes, I got cucumbers, I showed you my onion, and that's it. So here's what I think I'm gonna do, y'all. I wanna go stretch and go ahead and do some like PT exercises because I don't feel bad, but I don't feel great. So I want to do that, and I want to put something on to cook. And it's going to be something with chicken and probably some turkey and some other stuff. So I'm going to figure it out while I'm making it, and then I'm going to come back and tell y'all what I made. And it's going to be something that I can keep in the fridge and eat, like after I've been working since 4 in the morning and it's 4:30 in the afternoon or 5 o'clock in the afternoon and I'm tired and it's time for dinner and I have no idea what I'm going to make. And the intern's like, oh, I can just bring something home on my way. And then there's all kinds of unhealthy options. So I want to have something in the fridge that we can eat. He ain't gonna eat it. Well, he might try it. Remember, I didn't think he would try that other soup and he did. So I wanna have something healthy, like a healthy option for us in the fridge that's easy, like quick to go. So that's my plan. So let me stretch and then I'm gonna, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get this thing going and then I'm gonna stretch so that it'll have some time to cook. So I'm gonna get something going, I'm gonna stretch, and then I'll come back and tell you about both of those experiences. All right, so y'all sit tight.
What's this condition? Some conviction, it's hard to tell. Call it affliction or addiction, some call it hell. You said there's something worth having beyond this place, and I believed you. Guess I still do, so I drift away. With whiskey and weed and the secrets I keep to help me forget who I am. Needles in veins and cigarette stains, I roll like a train down the track. 'Cause when you're so far gone, you don't come back. Wanted to be good, and I thought I could, but it's hard to change. When I am restless and reckless, as the sinners say, and I swear I tried so hard I can't seem to stop. I need satisfaction.
Oh, y'all, I'm smoked. So I did my stretching and bending. I got my pot of stuff in the oven. Thought I would sit down for a minute and take some weight off my leg, relax my back, and talk to y'all about what I did, what I put in the oven before we take it out and taste test it. So I made a list, like I kind of made notes as I was making it, because y'all know I didn't work from a recipe. And I wasn't going to do the whole, oh, I'll remember, like I usually do. And then come in here and be like, I think I made some notes. So let me tell you what I did. Start off with a big old pot, just sprayed it with Pam, and then I browned that pound of ground turkey. I didn't mean to do the whole pound. I meant to put in half a pound, but I threw in the whole pound, so a pound it is. So I browned that and I seasoned it with some anything but the kitchen sink seasoning. And then I set that aside. I cut the rotisserie chicken off the bone and chopped up just the breast. Now, that's probably 0 points, but even if you count it like a point, y'all, this is a big old vat of stuff. So you can count like a point a serving if you want, because I put the rotisserie chicken breast in it, but I mean, that's rounding way up. So anyway, cut up the rotisserie chicken breast, set that aside with the ground turkey, and then I went back to my big old pot and I sauteed an onion, or half an onion. I had left over half an onion. So I sauteed half an onion in some toasted sesame oil, threw in some celery and some garlic, cooked that a bit, and then I threw in that broccoli slaw stuff. I'm not saying that again. Threw that in. Now, normally I would have put in carrots, but there were carrots in the broccoli stuff. So threw that in, let it cook down a bit, and then I threw the turkey and the chopped up rotisserie chicken in there, mixed that up, and then I went to the freezer, y'all, and I found some lima beans and some frozen corn in the freezer. Y'all know how I love adding corn to stuff. So I threw in just whatever lima beans I had. I had like a bag of lima beans. Threw those in, threw in some frozen corn, stirred that up, added a can of green beans. So like an actual, not like green beans from the freezer, but a can of green beans. Threw those in, stirred that up. And I forgot to tell y'all, I bought diced tomatoes. So I got the fancy fire roasted diced tomatoes and like regular diced tomatoes. So I threw in 1 can of fire roasted diced tomatoes and 2 cans of regular diced tomatoes, mixed that up, and then I dumped in some water, but I didn't want it to be like super soupy. I figured like later if I want it soupier, I can add more water. So I dumped in a couple of cups of water, mixed that up and put in a blob of the chicken better than bouillon, just blopped that in, mixed it up to dissolve, and then sprinkled in some Italian seasoning, some dried basil, and some dried thyme. Sprinkled that in, mixed it up, and then I just let it boil on the stovetop for not long, like maybe 10 minutes. Just, I don't know why I felt like I needed to get it hot before I put it in a hot oven, but covered it up, stuck it in a 250-degree oven where it's been ever since. So I tell you what, my kitchen is an absolute dumpster fire. It looks like a chaos bomb went off in there. So let me clean up my kitchen, and then we will take that out of the oven and give it a taster and just see what we made. All right, so first I'm gonna take some Advil, then I'm gonna clean up my kitchen, then we'll give that thing a taster. So y'all sit tight and I'll be back. All right, y'all, let's see what we got here. So like I said, I made a big old vat of this stuff, and the only points in it are, if you want to count points for the rotisserie chicken breast, go on ahead and throw in a point for that. And for the chicken bouillon, that better than bouillon, if you want to count a point for that. But y'all, look at the size of the pot that we made. So even if you put a point for each of those and divide it over that vat of food, I'm not counting any. I mean, I will count a point for however big of a bowl of this stuff I eat. And if y'all want to, you can come fight me about it. So sorry, my back's hurting a little. I'm a little feisty. So let's do this and get out of here before I start offending folks. Let's give this a taster. It looks good. Oh, y'all, I can smell. It smells good. Like I said, I didn't put a whole lot of liquid in it. Now you can put a lot of water and bouillon, like mix you up a bouillon or some kind of stock, throw it in there and make it like a true legit soup. I didn't really want a soup. I wanted it to be a little heartier than that. But look at this. I'm gonna drip all over myself, and then I'm gonna stick this in my face hole and burn my mouth. But look how nice this looks. That looks good. It's tasty and hot. And it's got a little bit of a bite to it. In case you couldn't understand what I was saying there as I was trying to talk around food, I know, Mama, I'm sorry. I was raised better than that. It's got a little bit of a bite to it because I used that. It's got to be that anything but the kitchen sink seasoning because there's nothing else spicy in there. But y'all, I say this all the time. Remember that, and I know y'all know this, and I'm like saying this because it was, I mean, not a mistake, but it was like my thing that I did. When you put seasoning in something that you're going to cook down for a bunch of hours, the seasoning is going to become more intense, right? I didn't use a whole bunch of anything but the kitchen sink seasoning in here, and you can taste it, but it's very tasty. It's obviously very hearty. The broccoli slaw that I was worried about doesn't taste like broccoli at all, and it actually has a nice texture. Like, it held up better than regular like cabbage coleslaw normally does. Yeah, that's good, y'all. That's good. I was thinking I might end up throwing a little hot sauce in it. No, sir. There's no need for hot sauce in this one. That's good, just like it is. So that's what I'm going to use to try to give myself a little leeway to catch up to all the things that I need to do to be ready for fall. Y'all, I'm going to cool that, I'm gonna put it in some bowls. I'm gonna put a bowl in my fridge and I'm gonna freeze some, take it out and thaw it when the intern and I need a quick and easy meal option when we don't feel like messing with food. That'll be a great choice. So y'all, let us know in the comments, what do you keep on hand for quick meal options when you wanna just thaw something out and go? What are your favorites? Let us know in the comments. Y'all, thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you made it this far, we are most definitely friends. So go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you can keep up with the shenanigans. I upload food and fitness videos at the beginning of every week with some book videos sprinkled in between. See you on the next one.